I totally need something for my camera in the car. Something that'll hold my camera up. So right now it's 5:30 and I'm on my way to a networking event with the Palos Verdes Peninsula Chamber of Commerce. The networking event is at the Palos Verdes Art Center. The Chambers of Commerce, not just Palos Verdes, but also the Torrance Chamber of Commerce, had a significant impact on my career, and honestly I wouldn't be where I am without the PV Chamber of Commerce and the Torrance Chamber of Commerce. And if you don't know what a Chamber of Commerce is, because I didn't know what a chamber was until I was working in my career, but a chamber is basically an agency that represents the businesses in a city. So as far as I know, every city has a Chamber of Commerce. The reason why I wanted to talk about Chambers of Commerce is because my involvement with both chambers was instrumental to my career, both as an employee and as an entrepreneur. And you guys watching, I have people in both audiences. There's some of you that are employees that are still working full-time jobs, and there's some of you that are entrepreneurs. And if you don't know what a Chamber of Commerce is, or you've never considered joining one before, if you haven't checked out the one in your city, that's why I'm making this video, just because, like I said, it was such a huge help and provided me with tons of opportunities that I'm still milking out today. That a Chamber of Commerce works is that the business entity, the business itself, is the member, and then there are representatives of that business who go to the events or participate in the programs. So the way that I got involved was that in my previous positions, I would represent the business that I worked for at the chamber events. I think most people that know about Chambers of Commerce just associate them with networking events like this, where it's basically a mixer and you just pass out business cards and try to generate business leads. But for me, it's so much more than that, because I always took my involvement a step further. So with this chamber, the Palos Verdes Chamber, I was really involved with their Young Professionals group. And then for the Torrance Chamber, I was super involved with their Leadership Torrance program. And I actually have a video from that program. I'll link it here. The Leadership Torrance program is a 6-month leadership development program. I was a member for 1 year, and then the following year I chaired it for the next group. So my involvement, again, with the chambers has just been, really heavy throughout my career. So cool. Wow. See, now that I'm a vlogger and I've realized that vlogging is an art form, I just appreciate art in a completely different way. If I had to pick one, I think it would be this one. Check it out. Yeah, look how crazy it looks. why I like being involved with a Chamber of Commerce. Number one, networking, obviously. You gotta meet people and you have to generate business leads, and that's only gonna come from how many people you meet. Number two, the challenge. So at work, you are pretty much doing the same thing every day. You have your basic functions that is expected of your position, but what I really liked about my involvement with the Chamber is that it provided me with a new challenge that I would not have gotten at work. So for example, with the Palos Verdes Chamber Young Professionals Group, every year the group adopts a nonprofit in the community, and we do something to support that nonprofit, whether it be fundraising or some type of event or something like that. And when I was chair of that group, we put together a career fair for the teenagers at the Boys and Girls Club of San Pedro, and we had people from all different kinds of industries speak about their career and the path they had taken to get there to the kids at the Boys and Girls Club. And we had totally planned that just, in meetings. It took several meetings to plan that, but I would not have had that experience to plan something like that at work. So that's why even if you are just an employee, it was still really important for me to get involved in the Chamber because I had challenges like that. Going off of that, it's stuff to add to your resume. A lot of Chamber things are philanthropic, and so there's a lot of opportunities to help others, to help other causes and stuff like that. So that's all stuff that's fair game for your resume, for your LinkedIn profile, and of course, you might build relationships with people that can speak for you. So either give you endorsements or write letters of recommendation, or be someone that you can put as a reference on your resume and stuff like that. Number four, friends. So if you're looking to meet new people, it's great to meet people and connect over something in common. Like when you guys have a goal. So for example, with the Leadership Torrance program, me and my two co-chairs, Jewel and Jonathan, we had to work together to put a 6-month curriculum of leadership development for all of these business people. Through that, I met so many people, because since the program is so extensive, not only did I develop really close relationships with my co-chairs, but also with the people that were in the class or the program, and then all of the people in the community that we had met in order to execute the program. So it really expanded my network, and I know I can say that I am now friends with people that I would have never otherwise crossed paths with. So it really did impact my life, and I always go back to those connections, not only for business, but just to hang out and catch up and stuff. And then lastly, opportunity. As with anything, there's opportunity. You have to step out of your comfort zone. You have to do something different. You have to meet new people. You have to put yourself in different situations, because that is what opens the door and creates opportunities. Because of my involvement with the Chambers, I actually met my mentor Sid because of a Chamber event with the Torrance Chamber, and the PV Chamber is one of my clients. And I mean, I can tell you that the fruits that I've reaped because of my involvement there's so much. I definitely believe it's because I was more involved than just showing up to a networking event and just passing out business cards. It really, if the opportunity is there for you to get more involved, you should definitely capitalize on that, because I promise it'll create opportunities that you would have never otherwise had. Anyway, gonna wrap it up, but definitely go check out Chamber of Commerce in your local city if you haven't had a chance. Interesting.